Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Cindy here from clbcraftcreations.blogspot.com with a sneak peek from our Sale-a-bration catalog. This is the Lotus Blossom stamp set. It's a two-step stamping and it comes from our Sale-a-bration. For every $50 that you order, you get a free product from this catalog. That can be from the annual catalog, it can be from your new occasions catalog, which both of these start January 6th. So if you are not currently working with the Demonstrator and you need a copy of these catalogs, please send me an email. My email is in the description box below, and I will be more than happy to get a copy of these out to you. So again, we're going to be using the Lotus Blossom stamp set. Again, it's a two-step stamping, and actually it would be a three-step stamping because it's got 1, 2, 3 pieces here, but they call it two-step stamping. And again, this is a free set when you purchase $50 within any of the other catalogs. So let's get started. We're also going to use we're going to use another Sale-a-bration set, which is Simply Wonderful. I stamped Your Simply Wonderful on the inside. So to get started, so these are the three I made. This is Lost Lagoon, Hello Honey, and Strawberry Slush. And the fourth one that we're going to make is going to be in Blackberry Bliss. So my piece of Whisper White cardstock is cut at 3.5 by 4 3/4, and it's going to that way. I wanted a larger border around the outside of the card. So we'll take that, and I'm going to get my Blackberry Bliss ink, and I'm going to use Garden Green for the stems. And again, that's a two-step stamp as well. Now, there are several ways that you can do this. I am using the stamp off method, but you could use a coordinating lighter or darker color depending on which one that you're going to use. I'm using Garden Green, and like I said, I'm going to stamp off. So my solid image is going to be the lightest of the two, and I'm going to stamp that off right here on my scratch paper, and then I'm going to line that up kind of at an angle towards the corner, straight down and straight up. And so it's very light and faint. Now I'm going to take full strength on the second stem piece, and I'm just going to stamp that right on top. Now I'm going to have to get my head in the way here so I can see. Okay, and you're going to put that right down on top. That's the beauty of photopolymer stamps. And now, so you probably can't see that well, but it's a very faint green, and now we've got the darker detailed on top. And again, that was the full strength of the Garden Green, and then stamped off once to make that stem. Okay? Now we're going to start the stamping. On this stamp set, it is actually listed that they want you to, they give you an order to stamp them. So this would be 1, 2, and then 3. You can do this any way you like. I think it makes it a little easier to line things up when you have this piece, when you do it in that order, but you certainly can do it in any order that you prefer. I've tried it both ways, and for me it was actually easier to do it with the detail piece first, which I do in full strength. So I'm going to get my Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to take, so I've already got all these mounted on my block. They also have this little arrow at the top that helps you kind of line, or at least know which direction you need to be stamping in. So I love that they do that with these stamps. Okay, so now I'm going to, with my arrow pointing up for no particular reason, and I'm just going to stamp straight down. Again, that was a full strength in Blackberry Bliss. Straight up. And so now I've got my detailed pieces on that. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the second layer of detail. And I'm actually going to stamp this off once on my scratch page over here, and then I'm going to line it up best I can. And I'm going to press down. And also with this, it's going to darken your previous image that you stamped. So see, now I've got the 2 layers, and you can see it now really building. Now the Blackberry Bliss is really dark, so I am also going to stamp off, I'm actually going to stamp off twice for this larger piece. And this is a very solid stamp, so if you want to get something cushiony underneath, you can. I didn't need it with the others. Darn it. Sorry about that, guys. Let me do this again. Trying to squeeze myself in this tiny little space. Okay, so I stamped off twice now. Still plenty of ink. And now I'm pushing down. Give it a second just to let the ink transfer onto the paper. And then you pull up. And so there you have, you've built now your flower. I love how this stamp set works together. It's just gorgeous. And it's so quick to make a whole set of cards in various colors. So I'm making this whole stamp, or this whole note card set. And so I'm taking then the sentiment in here, the kindness you show has no end, and I'm stamping it up in the same color, so Blackberry Bliss, that I made the flower. And I did that with all of them. And just stamp that right there towards the bottom. And that's done. So now all I have to do is assemble it. I've already gone ahead and stamped my inside sentiment from the other Sale-a-bration stamp set, which was You're Simply Wonderful, as I stated before. That's from the Simply Wonderful Sale-a-bration set. Standard A2 size card. It's Whisper White, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I seem to be doing a lot of the top folding cards these days. And then I have my piece of Blackberry Bliss already cut, and this is cut at 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4. So 4 3/4 by 5. And then that's just going to lay right on top of this. And we will mount that on. There's a lot of potential for these cards. You can jazz them up with glitter if you want, and I might actually do that and maybe post it on my blog. I liked the simplicity of this. I thought, especially for a set of cards to give as a gift, that I liked the simplicity. It's clean, it's simple, but elegant at the same time. So we'll just go ahead and get that layered on. And bring in our... And if you wanted to do some sort of background stamping on the cardstock before you even stamped, you could do that. Again, there's tons of ideas you could use for this. Okay, and then you're done. I mean, that was super. I did these cards in literally probably a matter of 15 minutes at the most. So here we've got our Strawberry Slush, our Hello Honey, our Lost Lagoon, and now our Blackberry Bliss. I love this set. You dress it up in a nice gift box with a tag, and anyone would love to receive that. So again, this was a sneak peek from our Sale-a-bration catalog. This set you can get for free with a $50 purchase from either our Occasions catalog or our annual catalog, our clearance rack, anything, it doesn't matter. As long as your purchase reaches $50, you can purchase, or you can select one free item for every $50. So if you do not have a demonstrator, like I said, and you need a copy of these catalogs, let me know and I'll be more than happy to get them out. I hope that you enjoyed this sneak peek, and please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any updates or videos that I post, and leave me a comment below. This will be the last, obviously, sneak peek, as the catalog goes live tomorrow, so I will go ahead and start showcasing the rest of the stuff in the catalog, and hope that you'll join me for the journey. Thank you guys so much, and I'll check in with you soon.